इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन की बात करते हैं। उनका 25 ईयर टू पोखरान न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट। कितने साल होंगे? 25 साल टू पोखरान न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट। ओके। On 11 May 2023, India celebrated 25 years of Pokhran 2 nuclear test. Pokhran 1 and Pokhran 2 test. India declared itself a nuclear weapon state after it carried out a series of 3 nuclear detonations on 11 May 1998. तीन चीज कितने किए थे? Out a series of 3. These include India stated itself a nuclear weapon state after it carried out a series of 3 nuclear detonations on 11 May 1998. A second test followed 2 days later, and having attained the requisite degree of techno-strategic capability, India announced a self-imposed moratorium on further testing. The operation was codenamed Operation Shakti. It was second nuclear test by India. India conducted its first nuclear test on Operation Shakti. India का first nuclear test on 18 मई, पहले 11 अभी बाद में 11 में, पहले 18 मई 1974 in Pokhran. While India chose to exercise the nuclear option in 1998, China had a nuclear weapon state. China had acquired its nuclear weapon in October 1964. By the mid-90s, China had already conducted as many as 45 nuclear tests, which increased the concern. Only Pakistan acquired nuclear weapons. China had also conducted a nuclear test for Pakistan already in 1999. They were boosting Pakistan nuclear confidence and avoiding it from its regime Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab. Pressure to sign NPT and CTBT. If India signed onto a CTBT, India would have been closing nuclear options forever. If India refused to sign it would have to explicitly state why it does not want to sign. If India signed onto the CTBT, India would have been closing nuclear weapons forever. If India refused to sign it, it would have to explicitly state why it does not want to sign it. Existing discriminatory nuclear order, global nuclear governance set up based on NPT had diverted the world into the P5 and others. India, thoughtfully embedded to the peaceful use of atomic energy, was not very happy with this indiscriminate word. India's national intention regarding the development of nuclear weapons were outlined in the official nuclear doctrine. India's nuclear doctrine. A nuclear doctrine states how a nuclear weapon state would employ its nuclear weapon both during peace and war. India's first release, the draft nuclear doctrine, in August 1998. In January 2003, India released its official nuclear doctrine. India first released draft nuclear doctrine in August 1999. In a nuclear doctrine states how a nuclear weapon state would employ its nuclear weapon both during the peace and war. India first released the draft nuclear doctrine in August 1990. India released its official nuclear doctrine. India's nuclear doctrine. Nuclear Command Authority comprises Political Council, Executive Council. Political Council is chaired by Nuclear Command Authority, political chaired by the Prime Minister, sole body which controls the use of the nuclear weapon, Prime Minister. Executive Council chaired by the National Security Advisor, provides input for decision making by NCA and execute directives given by the Political Council. India's nuclear doctrine. It building and maintaining a credible minimum deterrent, massive nuclear retaliation to inflict credible minimum deterrent, massive nuclear retaliation to inflict unacceptable damage, non-use of the nuclear weapon state against non-nuclear weapon state, non-use of nuclear controls and controls and export of the nuclear and missile related material and technologies monitoring nuclear cell commitment to the goal of nuclear weapon free world through global verifiable and non-discriminatory nuclear disarmament retaliation with the nuclear weapons in case of major attack by the biological or the chemical weapon. Nuclear attack can only be authorized by the civil political leadership through the Nuclear Command Authority. No first use nuclear weapons will only be used in retaliation against a nuclear attack or no first use. Nuclear weapons will only be used in retaliation against a nuclear attack on Indian territory or on Indian forces anywhere. Significance here: improve international standing. India is now a member of the 3 out of the 4 Multilateral Export Control (MTCR) Wassenaar Arrangement, Australian Group, and is in the reckoning for the membership of the MSC. Improve international standing. Security situation along the border with respect to China and Pakistan for self-balanced and asymmetry by ensuring a credible deterrent. India among the foremost global military power. India is part of an allied group of global military powers having an operational nuclear triad capability. This means that India can launch nuclear weapons from land, air and sea. Energy security for the future. India has installed generating capacity of 2225 megawatt in 1998-99, which increased 205% to 6,780 megawatt in financial year 23. Do we need to revise no first use policy? India's no first use policy has been criticized on following grounds. It limits the strategic space for Indian decision makers in a crisis situation where they have limited room to execute escalation related measures. We need to revise in India's no first use policy has been criticized on following ground. It limits strategic space for Indian decision makers in crisis situation where they have limited room to execute escalation related measures. Continuous attack continuation of attack like Saga in 1999 and the Mumbai attack in 2008 seen as the evidence of the failure of the nuclear deterrent. Nuclear armed states, including in India's neighborhood, are undertaking arsenal expansion and an offensive defensive capability built up like developing tactical nuclear weapon. Arguments in favor of the no first use policy. It obvious pre-assumption which would otherwise place considerable pressure on Indian decision makers to carry out a nuclear first strike in the heat of the crisis. It helps India avoid the pitfalls of building a technologically advanced nuclear capability deployed on a hair trigger alert, which is a financially costly nuclear posture. It helps India avoid the pitfalls of building a technologically advanced nuclear capability deployed on a hair trigger alert, which is financially costly nuclear posture. It also conveys nuclear restraint to the world and India's adversary, ensuring stability. In favor of a no first use, it obliges the tension which would otherwise place considerable pressure on Indian decision maker to carry out a nuclear first strike in the heat of the crisis. India, if it helps India avoid the pitfalls of a building technologically advanced nuclear capability deployed on a hair trigger alert with a financially costly nuclear posture. Theatrical. It also conveys nuclear restraint to the world and India's adversary, ensuring stability. Conventional attacks and the incursion can be tackled at the conventional level, keeping nuclear weapons out of the equation. Surgical strike. India and Pakistan occupied Kashmir in 2016 and US strike in Balakot. Okay, surgical strike in Pakistan occupied Kashmir in 2016 and the air strikes in Balakot in 2019 are illustrated objects. Energy security for the future. India has installed a generating capacity of 2,225 megawatt in 1998-99, which increased also 5% to 6,780 megawatt in financial year 22. Transformation in relation with USA. Post-test by the turn of the century, India's relation with the US and the West had begun to crystallize into a substantive relationship with the Indo-US civil nuclear deal in 2008. India became a de facto nuclear power, expression of technological capability. The most important fallout has been with regard to access to international technology. For example, with the United States, we now have a high transformation in relation with Europe to a post-test by the turn of the century. India's relation with the US and the West had begun to crystallize into a substantive relationship with the Indo-US civil nuclear deal in 2008. India became a de facto nuclear power. Expression of a technological capability. The most important fallout has been with regard to access to international technology. For example, with the United States, we now have a high specific we have with the United States, we now have a high-tech defense partner cooperation with the NSSP. Next step in strategic partnership. Perception of India's national pride. This does not only help India prove its scientific capabilities but also give a boost to the global stature of the nation. In its stature of the nation, India has been recognized as a responsible nuclear power. Atomic energy sector has not benefited. Energy is nuclear domain. Atomic energy sector has not benefited as much as it should have. Fear that limited military engagement should eventually lead to a nuclear war. Continuing Pakistan's use of sub-conventional warfare despite nuclear deterrence. Border skirmishes along Indo-China border. No progress on goal of complete disarmament. No progress on goal of complete disarmament. Pakistan developing tactical nuclear weapon. Atomic energy sector has not benefited as much as it should have. Fear that limited military engagement could eventually lead to nuclear war. Pakistan developing tactical nuclear weapon. No progress on the goal of complete disarmament. Border skirmishes along India-China border. Continuing Pakistan's use of sub-conventional warfare despite nuclear deterrence. At the first level, India needs to address immediate security threats by intelligently building sufficient and resilient retaliatory capability to signal credible deterrence. And at the second level, India needs to make a long-term innovative diplomatic investment towards the creation of a global environment conducive to peace and universal nuclear disarmament. Thermonuclear advice. The thermonuclear advice was a two-stage device of advanced design which had a fusion-boosted fission trigger as the first stage and a fusion secondary stage. Thermonuclear weapons utilize both atomic fission and nuclear fusion to create an explosion. both atomic fission and nuclear fission to create an. Okay, at the first level, India's need to enter the immediate security threat by the intelligence building sufficient intelligence and territorial capability to signal credible deterrent. At the second level, India needs to make the long-term innovative diplomatic investment towards the creation of a global environment conducive to peace and universal nuclear disarmament. Innovative. Okay, at the second level, India needs to make a long first. Okay, at the first level, India needs to address immediate security threat by immediate security threat by intelligently building sufficient as well as resilient retaliatory capability to signal credible deterrence. At the second level, India needs to make a long-term innovative diplomatic investment towards the creation of a global environment conducive to peace and universal nuclear disarmament. Thermonuclear device. The thermonuclear device was a two-stage device of advanced design which had a fusion fission trigger as the first stage and a fusion secondary stage. The thermonuclear weapons utilize both atomic fission and nuclear fusion to create an explosion. Atomic fission and nuclear fission. Nuclear fission reaction fission occurs when a neutron slams into a large fusion. Fission occurs when a neutron fission कब होता है? When a neutron slams into a larger atom like uranium, plutonium, causing it to excite and split into two smaller atoms. When each atom split, a tremendous amount of energy is released. Nuclear fusion reaction. Fusion occurs when two atoms slam together to form a heavier atom, like when two hydrogen atoms fuse to form one helium atom. This is the same process that powers the sun and creates a huge amount of energy several times greater than the fusion reaction. Okay. Neutron fusion energy. How fission split the uranium atom? Neutron uranium 235. Neutron lighter element. During the 49 group of 7 in Summit, India questioned the United Nations ability to effectively prevent the conflict. United Nations is an international organization whose primary role is to maintain the world peace and security. यूनाइटेड नेशन एक इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिसका प्राइमरी रोल है इज टू मेंटेन द वर्ल्ड पीस एंड सिक्योरिटी. इसका हेडक्वार्टर्स है न्यूयॉर्क यूएस, एस्टैब्लिश इन 1945. यूनाइटेड नेशन एक इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है whose primary role is to maintain the world peace and security. Maintaining international peace and security, protecting human rights, delivering humanitarian aid and promoting sustainable development and upholding international law. UN is an international organization whose primary role is to maintain world peace and security. Purpose: maintaining international peace and security, protecting human rights, delivering humanitarian aid, promoting sustainable development. United Nations is an international organization whose primary role is to maintain the world peace and security. During the 49 group of G7 circle, India question and the United Nations ability to more effectively prevent conflict. United Nations is an international organization whose primary role is to maintain world peace and security. इसका हेडक्वार्टर न्यूयॉर्क यूएस में है. Maintaining international peace and security, protecting human rights, delivering humanitarian aid, promoting sustainable development, upholding international law. Primary organs of the United Nations: Assembly, Security Council, Secretariat, Economic and Social Council, International Court of Justice, Justice Council. Member State 193 Member State. India is a founding member of the UN. Role played. India also holds a question regarding why UN hadn't been able to arrive at a definition of terrorism. India also has a question regarding why UN hadn't been able to arrive at a definition of terrorism. Okay, India also retreated for the reform in the United Nations and the other international organizations. Role played by the United Nations historical maintenance of peace and security, successfully negotiated and implemented key segments such as the Good Friday Agreement in Northern Ireland and Comprehensive Peace Agreement in Sudan. Comprehensive peace role played by United Nations historically maintained on peace and security. Good Friday Agreement किसमें? Northern Ireland में. Comprehensive peace agreement किसमें? Sudan में. UN peacekeeping mission has also been conducted to maintain the stability, persistent political transition in various points of region. This organization has self-determination. Northern Ireland adopted the Declaration on the Granting of the Independence to colonial countries and peoples in 1960, which helped numerous territories in transitioning from colonial rule to sovereign nation. Human rights and international law are being set by it with the help of the initiative like Universal Declaration of the Human Rights 1948, Sustainable Development Goal in 2015. The UN adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goal, which includes 70 Sustainable Development Goals. It is making efforts for the international cooperation to achieve the objectives of the It is making efforts for the international cooperation. UN adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which includes 70 Sustainable Development Goals. It is making effort for international cooperation to achieve the objectives of Sustainable Development Goals. Humanitarian assistance and the relief with the help of the specialized agencies and the initiatives such as the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, World Health Organization and the World Food Programme. It has transformed the life of a million of people. Security Council General UN Security Council Supreme decision-making body holds significant power in making decisions related to peace and security. Permanent members have veto power which they use to serve their interests or their partners' interests. For instance, China uses veto power for its interest in Pakistan. China uses veto power for its interest in Pakistan. Limited enforcement mechanism resolution mechanism in assembly lack enforcement mechanism for the implementation of the decision is dependent on the member state to contribute troops and resources to peacekeeping mission, and their participation is voluntary. In certain cases, member states will be unwilling or unable to commit resources to implement and enforce this resolution effectively. Role of the India in resolving the global conflict: mediation and diplomacy. It focuses on promoting dialogue, encouraging peaceful resolution, and stimulating reconciliation among the conflicting parties. Non-aligned movement. India, as a founding member of the NAM, has advocated for peaceful resolution to global conflict and supported the principle of sovereignty, self-determination, and non-interference in the affairs of other nations. Development cooperation. India is supposed to address global conflict, also emphasize development cooperation. Role of India in resolving the global conflict: mediation and diplomacy. It focuses on promoting a dialogue, encouraging peaceful solution, and facilitating reconciliation among the conflicting parties. Non-aligned movement. India, as a founding member of the NAM, has advocated for peaceful resolution of global conflict and supported the principle of sovereignty, self-determination, and non-interference in the affairs of the nation. Development cooperation. India is supposed to address global conflict, also emphasizes the development of cooperation. For instance, developmental assistance for the people of Afghanistan, counter-terrorism effort. India actively participates in international counter-terrorism effort and advocates for global cooperation to combat the threat. That peacekeeping operation. India's peacekeepers have played a vital role in maintaining peace and stability, protecting the civilians and humanity, facilitating peace process in the countries like Lebanon, Congo, South Sudan, and Haiti, among others. Limited enforcement mechanism. Resolution passed by the United Nations General Assembly lack enforcement mechanism for the implementation of the decision. Is dependent on the member state to contribute troops and resources to the peacekeeping mission, and their participation is voluntary. In certain cases, the member states are unwilling or unable to commit resources to implement and enforce a solution effectively. Sovereign and the national state. These values of the nation hinder the collective action and compromise the effectiveness of the United Nations intervention. Complexity and divergent involvement of the multiple stakeholders and interests make it difficult for the United Nations to provide a solution which is acceptable to everyone. Conflict often involves deep-rooted political, economic, social, religious factors that are difficult to address comprehensively. Lack of the financial revenue. This limits the UN's capacity to implement its initiative and provide the adequate support to countries affected by conflict and terrorism. How UN can be more effective? Strengthening the conflict preventive effort. Emphasis should be given on preventive diplomacy, and instruments like the mediation reconciliation can be effectively utilized. Reforms in UNSC. More representation to Asian and African nations need to be given in UNSC. Improving peacekeeping operation. Enhance the training capabilities and the mandate of the peacekeepers will enhance their effectiveness on the ground. They shall not be used as a tool to fulfill the interests of the powerful nation. Enhancing cooperation with regional organizations such as the African Union, European Union, or Association of the Southeast Asian Nations can strengthen the UN's capacity to address the conflict. Addressing the root cause of conflict. Sometimes real causes of conflict are neglected by the concerned authority. It may include causes such as poverty. Strengthening the conflict with preventive effort. देखिए प्रिवेंटिव डिप्लोमेसी होनी चाहिए. इसका इंस्ट्रूमेंट लाइक मीडिएशन रिकॉन्सिलेशन. रिफॉर्म इन यूएनएससी. इंक्लूजन ऑफ कंट्री लाइक इंडिया एज अ परमानेंट रिफॉर्म. मोर रिप्रेजेंटेटिव टू ईस्टर्न एंड अफ्रीकन नेशन. इंप्रूविंग पीस कीपिंग ऑपरेशन जैसे ट्रेनिंग कैपेबिलिटी मैंडेट ऑफ पीस कीपर्स विल एनहांस द इफेक्टिवनेस ऑन द ग्राउंड. Enhancing cooperation with regional organizations such as the African Union, European Union, ASEAN, and can strengthen UN capacity to address the conflict. Addressing the root cause of a conflict. Sometimes real cause of conflict are neglected by the concerned authority. It may include causes such as poverty, inequality, governance, and the human rights violations. In the CAR, mobilizing sufficient resources. Member states should fulfill their financial commitment, and alternative funding mechanisms such as peace building preventive fund can be explored to support the long-term peace building initiative. Conclusion. It is the biggest multilateral organization of the world, and it has enough ability to prevent and resolve the conflict around the world, but it had to be utilized in a proactive way. Reform in the UN are need of the hour Reform in the UN are need of the hour to make it more effective. World Trade Organization. India appealed against a ruling by the dispute settlement body at the World Trade Organization that India violated its zero tariff commitment under the Information Technology Agreement. Information Technology Agreement. Muramana, the appeal filed before the appellate body, that is a higher adjudicating authority at the WTO, is considered as an appeal into the void as the body is currently dysfunctional. India argued that at the time of the signing, the ITA products such as smartphone did not exist. The appeal filed before the appellate body. India verifies zero tariff. The commitment under the Information Technology Agreement, the appeal filed before the appellate body, the higher educating authority, as the WTO is considered as an appeal into the void as the body is currently dysfunctional. India argued that at the time of signing the ITA, the Information Technological Agreement, products such as the smartphone did not exist. Hence, it was not bound to eliminate tariffs on such items. IT Information Technology Agreement covers many high technology products including computer, telecommunication equipment, semiconductor, software. Achievement of the World Trade Organization. Wide coverage. The World Trade Organization is by far the largest trade body in the world. It encompasses more than 85% of the population in the world. 95% of the trade that happens across the world is done by the World Trade Organization members. Transform international trade. Binding rules for the global trade have facilitated dramatic growth in the cross-border business activity. Rise of the global value chain. The predictable market conditions fostered by the WTO. WTO have combined with the improved communication to enable the rise of the global value chain. The agreement on technical barriers to trade-related aspect of intellectual property right, the agreement on agriculture, trade facilitation agreement, the General Assembly on trade and services, the agreement on trade-related investment measure, agreement, the agreement on application or sanitary and the phytosanitary measures. Rise of global value chain. The predictable market conditions fostered by the WTA have combined with the improved communication to enable the rise of the global value chain. And trade within these value chains today accounts for almost 70% of the total merchandise trade. Non-discrimination. The WTA promotes the principle of non-discrimination in trade. The most favored nation principle ensures that the countries do not discriminate between the trading partners, granting them the same favorable treatment given to any other member. The agreement on agriculture, trade reduces the intellectual property right, the agreement on the technical barriers to trade facilitation agreement, the general agreement on trade and service, the agreement on trade-related investment measure, trade-related investment measure agreement, the agreement on the application of the sanitary and the phytosanitary measures. On this one, the WTO promotes the principle of the non-discrimination as the most favored nation and principle ensure that the country do not discriminate between the trading partners, granting them the same favorable treatment given to any other member. The national treatment principle ensures that the foreign goods and the services are treated no less favorably than the domestic ones once they enter a member country's market. Special provision for developing and the least developed countries, the GATT and the General Agreement on the Trade and the Service. They allow the developing countries some preferential treatment. The General Agreement on Trade and Services. The WTO provides technical assistance and the capacity building program to help the developing and the least developed countries to participate in effectively in the global value trade and global cooperation. WTO or membership encourages the global cooperation among the countries. It provides a platform for the member countries to engage in discussion and negotiation on various trade-related issues including the agriculture, intellectual property, service. World Trade Organization, as per the Geneva was related to the principal calling for setting the rules of international trade. The Marrakesh Agreement that is established the WTO was signed in 19. The Marrakesh Agreement that established the WTO was signed in 1994 at the conclusion of the Uruguay round conducted from 1987 to 1994 of material trade. Marrakesh Agreement that established the WTO के साथ मतलब Marrakesh Agreement कब साइन हुआ था 1994. At the conclusion of the Uruguay round conducted from 1987 to 1994 of material trade negotiations, the agreement entered into force in 1 January 1995. The WTO is the successor of the General Agreement on Tariff and the Trade as a group funded in 1994 rules created the modern agriculture trading system. Membership 164 headed by WTO Director General is the organization's administration head overseeing the WTO successful trade negotiation, monitors the implementation of the trade agreement, produces research on global trade and economic policy, and serves as a forum for settling the trade dispute between the countries. Global cooperation. General Agreement of Trade in the Service allows for developing countries some preferential treatment. The WTO provides technical assistance and the capacity building program to help the developing and the least developed countries participate effectively in the global trade. Global cooperation. WTO membership encourages global cooperation among the members. It provides a platform for the member countries to engage in discussions and negotiations on various trade-related issues, including agriculture or trade-related issues, including agriculture, intellectual property, services, and investment. Dispute resolution. The WTO state dispute mechanism has been used extensively, helping to avoid unilateral response to dispute. Unilateral response to dispute issues with the WTO. Negotiation deadlock. Consensus-based decision-making process has often resulted in negotiation deadlock, making it difficult to reach meaningful agreements on critical issues such as agriculture subsidies, intellectual consensus-based decision-making process is often resulting in negotiation deadlock, making it difficult to reach meaningful agreement on critical issues such as agriculture subsidy, IPR, and market access. Developing countries. Developing countries are which countries tend to dominate the negotiation and have an advantage in shaping the rules on their benefit. Developing countries often struggle to fully participate in the negotiation process and face challenges in implementing and in complying with the complex trade rules of the standardizing protectionist bilateralism. In recent years, there has been a rise in protectionist measures and a shift towards a bilateral or the regional trade agreement which bypass the multilateral framework or the WTO. Emerging issues. There are concerns that WTO was not kept pace for the 21st century trade, which requires new and updated provision in multilateral agreements. Several new issues have emerged in 1995, such as the linkage between the trade, climate change, sustainable development goals, gender issues, and human rights. Members' development status. Concerns have been raised regarding the ability of the certain members to self-designate as a developing countries and thereby to benefit from the special and the differential treatment provision. Dispute settlement. The WTO dispute settlement is in crisis as the US blocked the appointment to the appellate body. Members face challenge enforcing the WTO obligation without a functioning appeal mechanism. Inadequate monitoring mechanism. Experts raise concern that the WTO is unable to identify and address violation of its multilateral agreement in an effective and a timely manner. Methods to reform WTO. Making dispute settlement mechanism work. Given its unique role in ensuring that WTO rules are applied inconsistently across members, earnest efforts should be made in this regard. Improve transparency to enhance legitimacy. Making dispute settlement mechanism work. Given its unique role in ensuring that WTO rules are applied consistently across members, Given its unique role in ensuring that WTO rules are applied consistently across the members, earnest efforts should be improved transparency to enhance legitimacy. It requires refraining from many ministerial or the green tools which exclude members of the critical decision and foster suspicion among the members. Improved transparency at the national and international level is needed to improve the quality and the legitimacy of the WTO rules. Institutional reform. To improve the WTO's decision-making process, some reform proposals have called for the improved guidance regarding the future negotiation. Making dispute settlement mechanism work. Improve transparency to enhance legitimacy. Institutional reform. Balancing demand. Due voice of the Due voice to the smaller countries as included in the conversation principle of the consensus respect views of all the members, even the smallest one. This also means that the political and economic pressure should not be applied to force the country to agree to decisions completely adverse to its fundamental interests. Others strengthen the Secretariat role as an agenda setter in the WTO, enhancing the ability to undertake research and collect data, improve technical assistance to developing countries, as well as strengthen the Secretariat role as an agenda setter in WTO, enhancing its capacity to undertake research and collect trials, improve technical assistance to developing countries as well as the other members to facilitate their full participation, funding, access to independent advice such as the United Nations Commission on Trade and Development. The WTO's rules and agreements were established before the advent of the certain important trade issues such as the digital trade, e-commerce, and data flow. Such as important trade issues as digital trade, e-commerce, and data flow. Group of 749 similar to Group 7 was recently held in Hiroshima, Japan. More on news. India, along with other countries like Australia, West Asia, was invited to the summit. India gave 10-point action plan to address the food, health, and the development-related problems currently facing the world. India, along with countries like Australia and Brazil, was invited to the summit. India gave the 10-point action plan to address the food, health, and the development-related problems currently facing the world. Major outcomes of the summit: economic resilience and the economic security agreed to set up a coordination platform on the economic coercion to counter any attempt to weaponize the trading and the economic dependency in critical and emerging technologies such as microelectronics. They agreed on de-risking commercial ties with China. G7 about an informal forum of leading industrialized nations which dominate global trade and the international financial system. Purpose: it meets annually to discuss issues such as the global economic governance, international security, energy policy, besides a host of other issues topical to the prevailing situation. G20, G8, G7. Okay. G7 में आता है कनाडा, okay, UK, US, UK, US, okay, Canada, UK, US, जापान, फ्रांस, जर्मनी, इटली, फ्रांस, जर्मनी, इटली। तो G7 हो गया। G8 अगर करते तो रशिया भी आ जाता है। G20 में आ जाता है आपका अर्जेंटीना, फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया, ब्राज़ील, चाइना, यूरोपियन यूनियन, इंडिया, इंडोनेशिया, सऊदी अरेबिया, साउथ अफ्रीका, साउथ कोरिया, टर्की। Standards for Artificial Intelligence and Development and Adoption of the International Technical Standard for the Trustworthy AI. Climate and Energy members plus to achieve the net zero emission by 2050 and to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. They also endorse the G7 Clean Energy Economic Action Plan, which emphasizes the importance and the trade policies will play a main role in reaching the net zero emission. Resilient global food security. G7 produced a Hiroshima action statement on the food security relevance of the resilient global food security. Okay, G7 produced a Hiroshima action statement. Okay, climate and energy standard for artificial intelligence development and adoption. International technical standard for test for the AI, climate and energy. Members pledge net zero emission by 2050 to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees. They also endorse the G7 Clean Energy Economy Action Plan, which emphasizes the importance of trade policy will play main role in the reaching net zero emission. Resilient global food security. G7 produced a Hiroshima action statement on food security. Limits of the G7 on current geopolitical achievement of G7 plays a very crucial role in setting up a global fund to fight malaria and AIDS in 2002. Plays crucial role in setting up a global fund to fight malaria and AIDS in 2002. Played a crucial role in setting a global fund to fight malaria and AIDS in 2002. G7 finance minister agreed to back a global minimum tax of at least 15% on multinational companies. In 2015, members launched the Global Apollo program to tackle climate change and their through clean energy research and development. Okay, it plays a crucial role in setting up a global fund to fight malaria and AIDS. Played a crucial in setting up the global fund to fight malaria and AIDS in 2002. G7 finance minister agreed to back a global minimum tax of at least 15% on the multinational companies. In 2015, members launched the Global Apollo program to tackle climate change. Global Apollo program to tackle climate change through clean energy research and development. G7 by the number 25% of the global carbon dioxide emission in the infographic. 46% of global GDP is represented by the countries that make up the G7. 1/10 of the world's population lives in the G7 countries. Economic power, their collective. What is the relevance of the G7 in the current in geopolitical economic power? Their collective economic power allows them to shape global economic policies and coordinate financial regulation and address the economic challenges such as the trade imbalance, currency stability, and the financial crisis. Political influence and international cooperation. They have a strong voice in shaping global agendas such as conflict, nuclear proliferation, etc. Symbolic importance. The G7 represents a select group of influential democracies with shared values and economic power. Their collective economic power allows them to shape global economic policies. Their collective economic power allows them to shape global economic policies and coordinate financial regulation and address economic challenges such as the trade imbalances, currency stability, and financial crisis. Their collective economic power allows them to shape global economic policy, coordinate financial regulation, address economic challenges such as trade imbalance, currency stability, financial crisis, political influence, international cooperation. They have a strong voice in shaping the global agenda. Economic power allows them to shape global economic policy, coordinate financial regulation, economic challenge, trade imbalance, currency stability, financial crisis, political influence, and international cooperation. They have a strong voice in shaping a global agenda such as conflict, nuclear proliferation. Symbolic importance. The G7 represents a select group of multi-influential democracies with a shared values and interests. Catalyst for the global convergence. It has played a key role in the creation of an international financial institution like the Financial Action Task Force. 10-point action plan by India, inclusive food system that tackles the most vulnerable, depoliticize the global fertilizer supply chain, develop an alternative model to fertilizer, stop food wastage to strengthen the food security, development models inspired by the needs of the global south, would promote holistic healthcare, adopting millet, resilient healthcare system, promote digital healthcare, ensure mobility of the healthcare professional. Mobility of the healthcare professional, promote digital healthcare, resilient healthcare, resilient healthcare, adopting millet, promote holistic healthcare, development models inspired by the needs of the global south, stop food wastage, develop an alternative model to fertilizer. Okay, inclusive food systems that protect the most vulnerable. inclusive food system protects the most vulnerable, deprioritize the global fertilizer supply chain, develop an alternative model to fertilizer, stop food waste to strengthen the food security, develop a model inspired by the need of the global south, promote holistic healthcare, adopting millet resilient healthcare system, promote digital healthcare, ensure mobility of the healthcare professionals. Why? Why it is not much effective? Limited representation and the exclusion of the blue flag. The limited representation has been criticized for not adequately reflecting the diversity of the global economic and the political landscape. Many argue that the emerging economies of China, India, Brazil, and South Africa should have a greater say in the global conversion and the decision-making process. Divergence of the interests. These seven countries often have the diverse national interests, policy priorities, and approaches to global issues. This can lead to disagreement and hinder their ability to present a unified front. This can lead to disagreement and hinder their ability to present a united front. Unified changes in the global dynamic. The rise of the alternative forums such as the G20 has been seen as a response to address the changing global order. Divergence of interest, change in global dynamic. The rise of the alternative forums such as G20 has been seen as a response to address the changing global order. Implementation of the agreed upon policies is hindered by domestic political consideration, differing priorities, and the complex nature of the global challenge. Opportunities, expansion of G7. India may become a member of the G7 after its expansion along with the other potential countries like Australia. India may become a member of the G7 after its mission along with other potential countries like Italy. Divergence of opinion. All the members of G7 have been vocal against Russia after it invaded the Ukraine. However, India's stand has been very diplomatic. Also in World Trade Organization, most of the G7 have conflicting views. For instance, they are opposing food subsidies while India is in favor of food subsidies. Global South. India is this year president of the G20, which is seen as a crucial bridge between the G7 and the Global South. Counting China. China's rising aggression is one of the most important issues of the G7 summit. Commitment initiatives like the Partnership for the Global Infrastructure and Investment are not implemented in the demonstrated. Good relation with G7 good relation with G7 will enhance India's voice at the global good relation with G7 will enhance India's voice at the global level. Also, it will help in further strengthening the bilateral relation with the member. Ineffectiveness. G7 is not taking effective measures for reforming the global institution and grouping to reflect the modern day geopolitical realities. The effective measures for reforming the global institution and grouping to reflect the modern day geopolitical reality. G7 is one of the most important groups of the global multilateral institutions like WTO and the World Bank. Close cooperation with the G7 will be beneficial for India and fulfilling aspirations like reforming the global economic order, mitigating the climate change, promoting the greener growth. Reforming the global economic order, mitigating the climate change, promoting the greener growth, making the world immune to future pandemics, and constructing trusted supply chains into concrete outcomes. Ayushman Bharat, Asian Development Bank India. Countries Partnership Strategy 2023 से 27 Asian Development Bank launched a new country partnership strategy. Country partnership strategy for India. Key highlights of the strategy. The country partnership strategy 2023 से 2027 will advance the Asian Development Bank strategy. 2030 operational priorities. Even under strategy 2030, Asian Development Bank aim to expand its vision to achieve the prosperous, inclusive, resilient, and the sustainable Asia and the Pacific while sustaining its effort to eradicate the extreme poverty. Cost sharing arrangement ADB and the domestic cost sharing in the ratio of 70 to 30 for the overall loan portfolio during the CPS period. CPS Country Partnership Strategy. Do you know the Country Partnership Strategy is Asian Development Bank primary platform for designing cooperation to deliver the development result to the at the country level. Previously, Asian Development Bank launched the Country Partnership Strategy 2018-2022 for India. Previously, the Country Partnership Strategy. Previously, Asian Development Bank launched the Country Partnership Strategy 2018-2022 for India. Okay, Asian Development Bank launched a new country partnership strategy for India. Key highlights of the strategy. Country partnership strategy 2023-2027 will advance the Asian Development Bank strategy 2037 operational priorities. Under strategy 2030, Asian Development Bank aims to expand its vision to achieve the prosperous, inclusive, resilient, and the sustainable Asia and the Pacific. Prosperous, inclusive, resilient, sustainable, resilient, sustainable Asia and Pacific. Prosperous, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable. while sustaining its effort to eradicate extreme poverty. Cost-sharing arrangement. Asian Development Bank and domestic cost-sharing in the ratio of 70 to 30 for the overall loan portfolio during the CPS period. There are three pillars of the strategy: accelerate the structural transformation and the job creation, promote climate resilient green growth. Okay, support investment and strengthen the logistic industry urban skilling nexus. Strengthening MSME can and help them integrate into the global value chain. Augment the government capacity to catalyze the private sector. Promote climate resilient green growth will support clean energy transition, transport decarbonization, circular economy, climate proofing of physical infrastructure. It will support the clean energy transition, promote climate resilient green growth. It will support a clean energy transition, transport decarbonization, circular economy, climate proofing of physical infrastructure, life cycle approach in human capital formation. It improves access to quality basic urban service, increasing agricultural productivity through modernizing irrigation and the introduction of the improved input such as the clean planting material, etc. Deepens the social and the economic inclusiveness. Life cycle approach in human capital formation, improve access to quality basic urban service, increasing the agriculture productivity through modernizing irrigation and the introduction of the improved input such as clean planting material, etc. Life cycle approach in human capital formation, improve access to quality basic urban service, increasing agriculture productivity through modernizing irrigation and the introduction of the improved input such as the clean planting material, etc. Will support the clean energy transition, transport decarbonization, circular economy, and climate proofing of physical infrastructure. India ADB prospect. Over the years, ADB India partnership has manifested in diverse sectors. ADB has formulated technical assistance in sectors like agriculture, education, energy, health, finance, etc. Plus, it has also aided trade, supply chain, and microfinance in India. Challenges differential approach. India being a diverse nation, Asian Development Bank faces difficulties in approaching the various states with different development achievement. It requires a differentiated approach across and within the lower and the higher income states. Support to lower income states focus on basic infrastructure and service to accelerate the inclusive growth. Support to lower income states focus on basic infrastructure and services to accelerate inclusive growth. ग्रोथ कैसे होनी चाहिए? इंक्लूसिव. सपोर्ट टू हायर इनकम स्टेट इंक्लूड ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव प्रोजेक्ट मार्क्ड बाय द रेप्लिकेबल इनोवेशन एंड द गुड प्रैक्टिस. प्राइवेट सेक्टर investment. ADP support to boost government infrastructure in financing through non-sovereign operation will depend on the volume, the type of the private sector investment opportunity available. With private sector investment model less external to India, this becomes a challenge for Asian Development Bank. CPS for India. India is well aligned with India's national development priorities to be achieved by 2047. Also, it will leverage India's unique position to deepen the regional cooperation and integration in South Asia, West Asia. Saudi Arabia hosted a special meeting of the National Security Advisors of India, the US, and the UAE. Hosted a special meeting of the National Security Advisors of India, the US, and the Saudi Arabia hosted a special meeting of the National Security Advisor of India, the US, and the UAE. Saudi Arabia hosted a special meeting of the National Security Advisors of India, the US, and the UAE. Modern news meeting was held to advance the shared vision of all the four countries, which is to secure and prosperous West Asia. Fundamental notion behind the partnership was to connect the South Asia to the Middle East and to the South Asia to the Middle East to the United Nations in ways that promote the economic, technology, and the diplomacy. The National Security of India, US, and UAE. Coming together of all these three countries is referred to as the formation of the second Quad of West Asia, and then making after the first Quad due to India, Israel, United Arab Emirates, and the US. However, this Quad is different from the Indo-Pacific Quad having India, US, Japan, and today it is also seen as a success of India's Look West policy. ओके, आपका इजिप्ट है. इजिप्ट के जस्ट नीचे सूडान है. इजिप्ट के ऊपर आपका मेडिटेरेनियन सी है और इधर आपका रेड सी है. ओके, और आपके रेड सी से जो बॉर्डर लगाता है वो है आपका इजिप्ट, सूडान, एरिट्रिया, यमन, सऊदी अरेबिया. हमारा ऊपर ब्लैक सी है, दैट इज जॉर्जिया, टर्की, सीरिया, इराक, the West Asia. It will help India to deepen its ties with the West Asia, which serve India's energy and economic interest and has a large energy economy with a large diaspora presence. It will complement earlier initiatives such as 2021 Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement was signed between the India and the UAE. Additionally, it will enhance the opportunity to expand its ties with the US beyond Asia, strengthen the global position. New Quad development will further align India with the okay with further align India with major powers like Russia, Europe, and the China to address its national and the regional concerns and strategically peace and security. It will facilitate greater engagement across the Western Indian Ocean, which lies between the Indian, the Suez Canal, and the South Africa. Okay, conflict and security. Why West Asia is important for India and the world measure? It is home to some of the world's largest oil and the gas reserve. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, and the UAE are major producers and exporters of the oil. Geostrategic location. It is strategically located between the Europe, Africa, and Asia, serving as a crossroad between the different continents and trade route. It also connects the major powers in order to project the influence and maintain the military presence in the region. Conflict and security region has been marked by the various conflicts, including the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, the Syrian civil war, and the ongoing tension between the Iran and its neighbors countries. These conflicts have had a regional and the global implication, impacting the stability, crude oil prices, religious and the cultural value. It is the birthplace of the major world religion like Judaism, Christianity, and the Islam. Economic and the trade operation. Gulf Cooperation Council countries such as the Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Qatar have been investing in infrastructure development, attracting foreign investment, and promoting business partnerships. Strengthen the global development. New Quad development will further align India with the major powers like Russia, Europe, and China to address its national and the regional concerns strategically. National and regional concerns strategically, peace and security. It will facilitate greater engagement across the Western India Ocean, which lies between the India, Suez Canal, and South Africa. At least 12% of the world trade passes through the Suez Canal that link the Indian Ocean to the peace and security. Western Indian Ocean, Western Indian Ocean, which lies between India, Suez Canal, and the South Africa. The 12% of the world trade passes through the Suez Canal and links the Indian Ocean to the Mediterranean via the Red Sea. It would help to minimize the threat like the maritime piracy, illegal smuggling of drugs. Maritime piracy होती है, smuggling होती है of drugs and weapons and terrorism, access to market. It will help to enhance the bilateral trade, facilitate access to strategic market in West Asia, starting with the UAE, and could lead to a significant job creation in India. Also, it can be utilized to promote the acceptance of Indian rupee in the region, especially for the payment of oil imports. India, Israel, and the United Kingdom and the US. I2U2 was first mentioned in October 2021 following the Abraham Accord between the Israel and UAE to deal with the issues concerning the maritime security, infrastructure, and transport in region. Establishing the international forum to discuss the common areas of mutual interest, strengthen the economic partnership, and trade investment. It had identified this area of cooperation in water, energy, transport, space, health, and food insecurity. Water, energy, transport, space, health, and food security. It extends to mobilize private sector capital and expertise to help modernize infrastructure, low carbon development pathways for industry, improve public health, and promote development of the critical energy and the green technology. Critical energy, green technology, public health, development pathways for industries. It will help to enhance the vital trade facilities, get access to strategic market infrastructure, starting with the UAE, and could lead to a significant job creation in India. Also, it can be utilized to promote acceptance of the Indian rupee in the region, especially for the payment of the oil import. Confronting China's accelerated diplomatic breakthrough between the Saudi Arabia and the Iran indicated a significant escalation of the Chinese diplomatic footprint in the region. In 2021, Iran and China have signed a long gestating 25-year cooperation. It thus becomes pertinent for India to establish its footprint to a larger extent in the region. Issues associated with this new group: lack of clarity. Strategic goals of this group not clearly stated. It is an initial stage of its formation and not much work has been done on asymmetry among the members. The members nation have asymmetry power as USA is militarily stronger as compared to India, Saudi Arabia, and UAE. Population countries in this group have a conflicting position on how to deal with China, Russia that may affect the future of the group and its prospects of success. For instance, India abstained from voting on Russia-Ukraine war. Russia-Ukraine war. Asymmetry among the members. US is military stronger as compared to China. Strategy autonomy. This group may pose a challenge. Okay, this group may pose a challenge for India. US sponsor security deal with this group may pose challenge for India. US sponsor security deal would complicate India's strategic autonomy in Middle East as a state that chooses not to take side. International conflict in West Asia. The internal conflict in the Arab world may lead to the significant partners of India like the Iran splitting from the former her into another good. Developing relations might lead to the creation of the two groups, China, Pakistan, Russia, Iran, Turkey, while India, Saudi Arabia, USA, and UAE are likely to be on the other side. Addressing bilateral concern cooperation among the four countries is necessary as there are difficulties in managing the complex cities of the West Asian region. Balancing the rival countries diplomatically and strategically to maintain the friendly relation can be done through cooperation among the four countries. Cooperation it can expand by advancing cooperation in new areas in the future or by pursuing cooperation with other partners in both the Middle East and the South Asia. Development concentrated efforts to strengthen the infrastructure, climate change mitigation, public health can help in development of the West Asia. Maintain peace groups should aim to address the growing strengthen consider effort to strengthen infrastructure academic climate change mitigation, public health. Okay. Groups should aim to address the growing concern like energy, food security, economic growth in the West Asian region and the South Asian, along with the steps towards maintaining the groups should aim to address the growing concern like energy security, food security, economic growth in the West Asia region and South Asia, along with the steps towards maintaining the peace in the region. Okay, ज़्यादा नहीं कुछ है, we'll do it. We can. Okay, Silkworm meeting strategy. Recently, the Chinese idea called the Silkworm meeting has been witnessed with regular incursion in Taiwan. And Silkworm meeting is a political for gradual encroachment by a country by successfully making inroads into another country. The Chinese return to the Western notion or the salami slicing tactic. Slicing is a divide and conquer tactic used to dominate the opposition territory piece by piece. Such military operations are too small to result in a war. The term was okay. Wait. Okay, the term was coined by the Hungarian communist politician Matthias Sarkozy. He used the term Matthias Sarkozy, silkworm eating piece by piece, और इस्लाम में कहते थे सलामी स्लाइसिंग. Supreme politician Matthias Sarkozy used the term to justify the actions of the Hungarian Communist Party to grab the complete power in the country. Conference has been jointly organized by the Bangladesh Foreign Ministry and the India's Foundation, a New Delhi-based think tank. Theme: Peace, Prosperity and Partnership for the Resilient Future. It is a forum to discuss how the country of the Indian Ocean region can promote the economic development while maintaining peace and stability. First Indian Ocean region was held. Indian Ocean Conference was held in 2016 Singapore, and with the time it has emerged as a flagship consultative forum for countries in the region over regional affairs. It provides a common platform for countries to deliberate upon the prospects of the region, cooperation and security and growth for all in the region. Sixth Indian Ocean Conference. Recently, conference has been jointly organized by the Bangladesh Foreign Ministry and the Indian Foundation, New Delhi. Theme: Prosperity and Partnership for the Resilient Future. It is a forum to discuss how the countries of the Indian Ocean region can promote economic development while maintaining peace and security. First Indian Ocean Conference following the result of Singapore, and by the time it has emerged as a flagship consultative forum for countries in the region over regional affairs. It provides a common platform to countries to deliberate upon the prospects of regional cooperation for security and growth for all in the region. The Sagar was launched in 2012 to promote cooperation among the small state actors and create an environment of peace and stability. International Organization for Migration. Amy Pope of the USA said to become the first woman to head the International Organization for Migration. Was established in 1951. It is a leading intergovernmental organization in the field of the migration. International Organization of Migration is part of the United Nations system as calculated. It has 175 member states. India is a member. It works to ensure orderly and a humane management of the migration. Orderly and humane management of the migration to promote international cooperation on the migration issue. It has worked to help ensure the orderly and humane management of migration to promote international cooperation on migration issue. Okay, इसको पूरा यहाँ से India's European Free Trade Agreement and European Free Trade Agreement trade. Minister of Commerce and Industry had discussed continuity engagement for working towards the comprehensive trade and economic partnership. Trade economic partnership with the representative of the India European European Free Trade. European Free Trade Agreement is a trade type of trade and economic partnership agreement is a free trade agreement between India and the members of the free EFTA. European Free Trade Agreement, that is European Free Trade Agreement में कौन आता है? Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland. Under Switzerland, two trading partners including reduce or any other custom duty on the maximum number of the goods traded between them, decide using norm to promote the trade and the service and investment. The trade and economic partnership agreement could bring significant economic benefits such as integration in the regional supply chain, increased trade and investment flow, job creation and economic growth. European Free Trade Agreement is an intergovernmental organization for the promotion and the intensification of the free trade. European Free Trade Agreement is an intergovernmental organization for the promotion and the intensification of the free trade. European Free Trade Agreement countries are not part of the European Union and was founded as an alternative for states that did not wish alternative for state that did not alternative for state for alternative. The TFA could bring the economic benefits of integration, the regional supply chain, increasing trade and investment flows, trade as an investment, job creation, economic growth. In European Free Trade Agreement is an intergovernmental organization for the promotion and intensification of the free trade. European Free Trade Agreement countries are not part of the European Union and was founded as an alternative for the state that did not wish to join the European community. India's trade with the European Free Trade. India is the ninth largest trading partner of the European Free Trade Agreement. India's export to European Free Trade Agreement countries stood at the $1.67 billion in 2022 and the $1.74 billion. कितना बिलियन? India's export to European Free Trade Agreement countries stood at $1.67 billion as against the $1.67 billion. Imports aggregated at $15 million 2022 as compared to $25.5 billion. NATO and China Select Committee of the US House recommends making India part of the NATO plus. China Select Committee of the US House recommends North Atlantic Treaty NATO plus. India is a part of the NATO plus. NATO plus 5-year security agreement bringing together NATO and the 5 aligned nations of Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Israel and South Korea to boost the global defense cooperation. Australia, New Zealand, Israel, Japan and South Korea. NATO is a 31 member military alliance with 29 European nations and 2 American and partnership agreements for the US. It is aimed at winning the strategic competition with China across the Indo-Pacific region and ensuring the security of Taiwan. It also aims to effectively implement the economic sanctions in partnership with Quad and the G7. India is a key member of the Quad grouping, which also includes the US, Australia and Japan. For India, it would facilitate the seamless intelligence sharing between these countries and India. India would access the largest military technology without much of the timeline. Major non-NATO allied status. Major non-NATO allied status is a designation under the US law that provides the foreign partners with certain benefits in the area of defense, trade and security cooperation. While major non-NATO alliance status provides military and the economic privileges, it does not entail any security commitment to the designated country. The US has designated 30 other countries including Japan, South Korea, Israel, etc. as the major non-NATO allied status. India is not a major non-NATO allied status. Israel-Palestine conflict. UN marked the 75 years in the displacement of the 7 lakh Palestinians. 7 lakh. Mass displacement in 1948 from the land that was to become Israel is known as the Nakba, meaning catastrophic in Arabic. Israel-Palestine conflict dates to early 20th century with Jews claiming Palestinian land as their ancestral property while the Arabs being the majority. Jews को लगता है कि उनकी ancestral property है, लेकिन Arabs are the majority. So Balfour Declaration by the Britain in 1917 aimed to establish a national home for the Jewish people in the Palestine. Between 1920 to 40, Jewish migration to Palestine grew because of the persecution in the Europe. In 1947, UN voted to split the Palestine into a separate Jewish and Arab state. Rejected by the Arab state, it led to a declaration of the state of Israel in 19. It rejected by the Arab state led to the declaration of the state of Israel in 1948 and the first Arab-Israeli war भी हुआ उसी टाइम पे 1948 में. At ceasefire, Jordan occupied the West Bank. Jordan occupied West Bank, Egypt, Jordan का West Bank, Egypt का Gaza, Jerusalem and Jerusalem was divided between the Israel and Jordan. In 1967, a six-day war started between the Arabs and Israel. At its end, Israel gained territorial control of the Sinai Peninsula. At its end, the Israel gained the territorial control of the Sinai Peninsula and the Gaza Strip from the Egypt, West Bank and the East Jerusalem from Jordan, and the Golan Heights from the Syria. At its end, Israel gained territorial control of the Sinai Peninsula and Gaza Strip from Egypt, West Bank and the East Jerusalem from the Jordan, and Golan Heights from the Syria. At its end, Israel can gain territorial control of the Sinai Peninsula. Six-day war started between the Arab and the Israel. Well, at its end, Israel gained territorial control of the Sinai Peninsula, Gaza Strip from Egypt, West Bank and the East Jerusalem from the Jordan, and the Golan Heights from the Syria. Israel still occupies the West Bank and the East Jerusalem. India has adopted a dehyphenation policy, which simply means that India's relationship with Israel would stand on its own merit and independent and separate from India's relationship with Palestine. Advance US proposed a long notice on the tariff changes and export restrictions for the IPF Indo-Pacific Economic Framework is a US-led economic grouping comprising of 14 partners including India, which represents 40% of GDP, 28% of global goods and services based on four-pillar trade होना चाहिए, supply chain, clean energy, decarbonization and infrastructure, and the tax and the anti-corruption. IPF partners are not required to join all four the pillars. India has not joined the trade pillar. चार कौन से हैं? ट्रेड, सप्लाई चेन, क्लीन एनर्जी, डिकार्बोनाइजेशन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, डिकार्बोनाइजेशन, trade, supply chain, clean energy, decarbonization and infrastructure, and tax and anti-corruption. IPA partners are not required to join all the four players. India has not joined the table. Under the supply chain track, US has proposed that IPA members should give advance notice before changing their import tariff or putting restriction on the export. It benefits of advance notice. It will eliminate the surprise, gives time for the adjustment and minimizes losses of trading partner. Will provide a safeguard against the export restriction that can go as far as disturbing the macroeconomic indicator of a country concerned against the advance notice. Disruption and opportunities for extracting undue gains will emerge, might expose the country, putting tariff and restriction to pressure from the fellow members of IPF, put limits on the powers of the member countries to pursue an independent tariff policy. India has raised concern that such an exercise could amount to violation of the World Trade Organization rule as well as the possible loss of privacy space, a policy space to the government. Business Ready Be Ready project. World Bank Group launched a Business Ready Be Ready project. Business Ready reflects a more balanced and a transparent approach towards evaluating a country's business and investment into climate and to make India and to make it ready for dynamic private sector. Business Ready improves upon and replaces the word okay. Transparent approach towards evaluating a country Business Ready Be Ready project. World Bank Group launched the Business Ready Be Ready project. Business Ready project reflects a very balanced and transparent approach towards evaluating a country's business and investment climate and to make it ready for dynamic private sector. Business Ready improves upon and replaces the World Bank Group earlier doing business. The World Bank has established doing business report in 2008 after probe revealed that the rankings of China, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Azerbaijan have been noted about the Business Ready project. It will focus on 10 topics covering upon life cycle, business entry, business location, utility service, labor, financial service, international trade, taxation, trade dispute resolution, market competition, and business utility. First report covering 44 economies will be published in 2024. It will be further scaled up to cover 180 economies by 2025. It will facilitate the private investment and it will facilitate private investment. It will facilitate private investment, generate employment, improve productivity. It will facilitate private investment. It will facilitate private investment, generate employment, improve productivity in a very inclusive and sustainable. It will facilitate private investment, generate employment, improve productivity in a very inclusive and a sustainable way. Doing business report consider perspective or certain individual firms only. Some parameters consider de jure statutory laws and regulation, and some fail on de facto practical employment data and the circulation process, but mostly opaque, cover only in the major business city in an economy. business-ready project to evaluate the standpoint of the private sector development as a whole, aim to collect both the de jure information and the de facto measurement for all the parameters, to publish the all data collected and calculation methodology used to ensure transparency, no such limitation unexpected to cover. Innovative finance facility for climate in Asia and the Pacific. Asian Development Bank announced the innovative finance facility for the climate in Asia and the Pacific development. Innovative finance facility for climate and in Asia and the Pacific. Climate in Asia and the Pacific. IPCAP is a multi-door financing partnership facility with the goal of scaling up finance for accelerated action against the climate change in Asia and the Pacific. IPCAP is a landmark program of ADB with initial partners being Denmark, Japan, Republic of Korea, Sweden, United Kingdom, and the United States. This is the first time any multilateral development bank has adopted a program of this kind. IPCAP have Asia and Pacific uniquely vulnerable to impacts of climate change such as hurricanes, drought, heat-based flood, at sea level rise, immense climate financing gap to fight against the climate change. Benefits of IPCAP multiplier effect. For every $1 of guarantee, ADP will able to accelerate up to $5 in much needed climate finance. Okay. Empowering financing will help vulnerable countries in Asia and Pacific region meet their mitigation and adaptation and a goal. Support ADB's raised ambition for 100 billion and in climate finance from 2019 से 2030. Other climate financing mechanism are the Global Environment Facility, Green Climate Fund, Adaptation Fund, Loss and Damage Fund. World Bank recently the first ever Indian American Azaranga was appointed the World Bank President. Selection is done through an open and panic-free and transparent process. Candidates must be national center or of the bank member countries. Members should meet candidates should meet the several conditions including the proven track record of accomplishment, experience of managing a large organization. Candidate nomination must be made by executive directors of the government through the executive vice president of subsidiary chair of the board of the executive directors of the International Bank for the Reconstruction and Development and the International Development Association. Washington Declaration. On 70th anniversary of the US-South Korea bilateral relation, both sides signed Washington Declaration. Declaration advocates for the nuclear deterrence policy in the region, aiming to balance power dynamics against the North Korea. Key highlights of the declaration: an American nuclear ballistic submarine would be deployed in the Korean Peninsula. An American nuclear ballistic submarine would be deployed in the Korean Peninsula. Okay. On the 70th anniversary of the US-South Korea bilateral relation, both sides signed Washington Declaration. Declaration advocates for the nuclear. US and South Korea have signed key Washington Declaration for nuclear development policy in the region, aiming to balance power dynamics against the North Korea. An American nuclear ballistic submarine would be deployed in the Korean Peninsula. US will strengthen the South Korea's nuclear deterrent capability. DF and the South Korea would not focus on the creation of its own independent nuclear capability. It is different from the Washington Declaration जो 1994 में साइन हुआ था. That difference formally ended the state of war between the Jordan and the Israel. Kolkata Washington Declaration. International Organization for Modernization Army Corps USA हमने पढ़ लिया है. It became the head of the International Organization for Maritime. It unites the Indian Pacific Island countries. इसके बाद cooperation of the four countries, cooperation, addressing director concern, cooperation, development, maintain peace. Okay, here are point India and the Pacific Island countries. The Forum for the India-Pacific Island Cooperation Summit held at the Port Moresby. India-Pacific, the Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation. Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation. Summit had held at Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea. Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation. It was launched in 2014. Forum for Indo-Pacific Island Cooperation. It includes 14 of the island countries: Cook Island, Fiji, Kiribati, Marshall Island, Micronesia, Nauru. Okay, this is your Micronesia. Micronesia के बाद ये Polynesia, Polynesia के बाद Melanesia. 14 island countries: Cook, Fiji, Kiribati, Marshall. Cook, Fiji, Kiribati, Marshall, Micronesia, Nauru, New Palau, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Island, Tonga, Tuvalu and Vanuatu. Pacific Island consists of the three major groups of islands: Melanesia, Micronesia. Pacific Island consists of three major groups of islands: Melanesia, Micronesia and Polynesia. India also announced a 12-point development plan for the Pacific Navigation. Development plan focus on a range of areas including the healthcare, renewable energy, cybersecurity. FIPIC is a manifesto of India's active policy on the Indo-Pacific policy. India is also forging a relationship with them through the development. It has the South-South cooperation. Significance of the Pacific Island countries. Geostrategic sea lanes of the Indo-Pacific region are critical to international commerce, and the Pacific Islands are at the center of the Pacific Island countries. Geostrategic sea lanes of the Indo-Pacific region are critical to international commerce. Sea lanes of the Indo-Pacific region are critical for the जो sea lanes है sea lane of the Indo-Pacific region are very critical to international commerce, and the Pacific Islands at the center of the Pacific Island countries. Malta Floaty, India with its rising naval capabilities had begun to leak beyond the east of Malacca. The PIC would become increasingly significant in India's broader maritime strategy. Economic PIC with their resorts with rich exclusive economic zones are a source of natural and the mineral resource like LNG. Some of the PIC have exclusive economic zones that are larger than the land mass and EEZ of India taken together. Kiribati, one of the smallest countries alone has an EEZ of 3.5 million kilometers square. Regional and the global engagement with the PIS allows India to strengthen its network of alliance and partnership in the regional and the global organization such as the United Nations. Fiji and the Papua New Guinea have significant Indian diaspora community with historical ties to India, contribute to the promotion of the Indian culture, language, education, trade within the Pacific Island nation. Challenges in strengthening the relationship. Business accelerator for FIPIC, humanitarian assistance and disaster in several occasions such as COVID-19 establishment of the Indian UN Development and India UN Development Partnership Fund, providing annual grant in aid, extending visa on arrival at Indian seaport, Pan-Pacific Island to improve the digital connectivity, setting up a special $1 million fund for adapting to climate change and clean energy. Challenges in strengthening relationship. Competition for the regional global power on a regional and the global scale. PICs have garnered considerable attention from the countries such as China, Japan, and United States and Russia. India finds it challenging to counter their influence and utilize trade potential. Total annual trade is about a meager of 300 million between the India and the Pacific Island countries. Emphasis on traditional approach. India's foreign policy is focused much more on the Indian Ocean region and the Pacific region, including the PIC, was relatively neglected. Limited engagement. India's interaction with the PIC is still unutilized trade potential 300 million नहीं करते हैं. Emphasis on traditional approach. India's foreign policy is focused on more on the Indian Ocean and region, the Pacific region, quality in the PIC or even negative limited engagement. India's interaction with the PIC still largely revolves around its engagement with Fiji and Papua New Guinea, mainly driven by the presence of sizable Indian diaspora. Geographical distance. These countries are located far away from India, making physical connectivity and the regular engagement quite difficult. The long distance increases the cost and time required for travel, trade and communication. People-to-people contact. In comparison to West and the East, there is a less emphasis on people-to-people contact with the PIC. Way forward. High-level engagement. Need to initiate high-level visit and exchange with leadership from the PIC. Development assistance. India can enhance the development assistance, grant, concessional loan and technical cooperation to the Pacific Island countries. India can collaborate with them on the climate resilience and adaptation strategy by sharing best practice, providing technical expertise and supporting sustainable development projects. This is important as the PIC are highly vulnerable to climate change induced sea level rise. Trade and investment promotion. India can explore the avenues to enhance the trade and investment relation with the PIC. Cultural exchange. Promoting cultural exchange is a high level engagement, development assistance, climate region adaptation study for sharing best practice, providing technical expertise and supporting sustainable development project. Trade investment promotion. India can explore the avenue to enhance the trade investment relation with the PIC. Cultural exchange. Promoting cultural exchange is a valuable way to foster people-to-people contact and mutual understanding. Connectivity and infrastructure development. India can explore the opportunities for investment in the port, airport, road, rail infrastructure in the Pacific, Cook-Island, Indo-Pacific. It unites the Pacific and the Indian Ocean with the surrounding land mass to form an integrated geopolitical theater. From the Indian perspective, it extends from the coast of East Africa across the Indian Ocean to the Western Pacific Ocean. However, as per the US National Security Strategy document in 2017, it is described as the region from the west coast of India to the west coast of the US. Relevance of the Indo-Pacific. Nearly 50% of the India's trade is centered in the Indo-Pacific region, and the Indian Ocean carries 90% of India's trade and its energy source. Nearly 50% of India's trade is centered in the Indo-Pacific initiative. In 2019, India set up an Indo-Pacific wing in the Ministry of External Affairs. Further, in 2020, Oceania Division was created in the Ministry of External Affairs. Launched free and open Indo-Pacific idea for security and growth for all in the region. 2015 Indo-Pacific Ocean Initiative. 2019 Groups like Quad are having the special emphasis on Indo-Pacific. Nearly 50% of the India state is centered in the Indo-Pacific region, and the Indian Ocean carries 90% of India's state and its energy source. India's maritime security is linked with its domination of the China has increased, enhancing trade and investment cooperation, promoting sustainable development. Trade and investment cooperation promoting sustainable development. Other interests include combating marine pollution, regulating illegal and nearly 51 India state is concerned centered in the Indo-Pacific region. Indian Ocean carries 90% of India's state and its energy resource. India's maritime security is linked with domination of the China has increased, enhancing the trade and investment cooperation, promoting sustainable development, and combating marine pollution, regulating illegal and unregulated.